Hello everyone, good evening.
Good evening. We are back.
Yay! Please let us know in the live chat if you can hear us okay, whether volume needs to go up and down, so on and so forth. We hope you are all well. Really sorry about last week. It was just computer decided not to work, so we tried to go with a backup option and it all fell over at the last minute, as well as you might have witnessed. So because of that, we've got a double header this weekend, a bit like Formula 1.
Ooh.
We've got tonight's quiz by Kaia and John, and then tomorrow's quiz is by my stepmum, my dad, and my sister. Carol can hear us okay, lovely. Good evening, John. Hello, Camplings and guests. Hello, Kaia, hope you are well. Hello, Eleanor, good to see you again. So if you're new to the Ivy Drum Club quiz, hello, you're very welcome. Paul Bredo from Wilmslow is back in this week. Is it Wilmslow? I don't even know where Wilmslow is. Well, hello to you, Paul. Hello, Andrew, as well. Where is Wilmslow? Let me know in the live chat. If you're new to our quiz, each time we do it, it is written by someone different. So don't worry if this quiz isn't quite your cup of tea. The one tomorrow will have different questions. It won't have different hosts because, you know...
You're always stuck with us.
Hello Zoe, hello Lee, good to see you both. Cheshire, lovely part of the world. I've been to Congleton, that's on the edge of Cheshire, isn't it, I think? Or it's in Cheshire, I don't know. Still in Manchester. Cool. Yeah, excellent. I've been to Manchester once, yeah. So yeah, we have a different quiz. Try and do them weekly-ish, sometimes a couple a month. We started when lockdown started and we haven't stopped yet.
No.
So if you're interested in doing a quiz for us, we've got Cara and John's tonight, my parents and my sisters tomorrow, and Lucy and Orla have written one. We haven't set a date for that, but that'll probably be at the end of this month.
Yeah.
So if you're interested in writing a script, writing some questions, have a play along tonight, see what you think, and then start jotting things down. Yeah, so hope you are all well. If you're new, welcome. Do give us a like and subscribe because it really does help. And please do share the video link. The questions aren't specific to South Bucks.
No.
I mean, there's the odd thing in there that people in South Bucks might know more than somewhere else. But you don't have to be from either heath to know the answers. Everyone is welcome. Yeah, I'm out of things to say. You got anything to say?
No, just that it's good to be back.
Yeah. Lovely. Lynn again and Keith too from Ickenham. Welcome. Thank you. And please do share the link. Please do keep inviting people and let them know that we've got another quiz tomorrow at 6:30 right here on this YouTube channel. There was something else I was going to say, but for the life of me, I've got no idea what it was. Zoe's got the Prosecco open. Excellent. We haven't. Although there's a bottle of fizzy in the fridge, isn't there? There you are.
Shall I have them up?
Yeah, why not? The Staffords are back from Nap Hill. Hello to the Staffords. You don't need to be crazy, but it does help. Yeah. Last week I showed you some of the rules that the Drama Club, I'm chairman of the Drama Club, that we're looking to set up so that we can start meeting again on the Wednesday nights. It would only be for social. It's purely so that people can see friendly faces and say hello to people they haven't seen for a while. Socially distancing. Those rules are on the Drama Club Facebook page. We don't have a date for starting yet. I think, like a lot of other organisations, we're taking it steadily and we're seeing what is happening elsewhere. We don't want to rush you. We don't want to rush ourselves. So, yeah, it's walking a tightrope, isn't it, really? Don't want to walk so fast that you fall off, but you don't want to walk so slowly that you don't get anywhere with life. So, soon, at some point, Drama Club will be back on a Wednesday night, just for an hour, just so people can sit in large circles and they can talk to people, friendly faces who they haven't seen for, goodness, months, yeah. And I have missed some of you. One of you. Maybe. No, I've missed you all dearly. you, wife. What is it? Is it Prosecco?
It's a champagne.
Oh, it's champagne. Wow. I'm not writing home about it. Marvellous. Right, we've wasted 5 minutes whilst we wait for... Because more and more people join the longer we wait. Some people struggle to find us on YouTube. If you are sat at your computer, if you've got a Sky TV box or a Now TV box or a Fire Stick or a cable box, go to your TV, open up the YouTube app, search for my name, Matt Streuli, on the YouTube app, and then watch us on your telly. You can sit on your sofa, and then you can use your phone or your computer or your laptop to take part in the live chat. If you do take part in the live chat, please keep it PG.
We are here for everyone.
Yeah, everyone is welcome. Lovely. On that note, the telly's reserved for the football. Aidan, do keep us abreast of the scores. I don't care about the scores. I'm a Formula One fan. Quali was good today. Quite enjoyed Quali in the wet. So, welcome to our 7th pub quiz, I think this is.
Yes.
Tomorrow will be the 6th, because last week went awry. On that note, just want to shout out to CJ's IT help desk. Chris runs his own little business in Iverheath. I contacted a few companies to get our main computer fixed. And I'll be honest, it's a very simple job. It's replacing the battery on the motherboard. It's a watch battery. It's nothing special. But because we've got quite a compact gaming PC, I didn't trust myself to take it apart and put it all back in. So I got a quote from a few companies. CJ's was the only reasonable quote I got back, but he was approachable, he was professional, and he did the repair within a couple of days. So, yeah, huge thank you. There's his website. Check him out on Facebook. He doesn't know that I'm going to give him a shout out. You know, I paid him the full rate. There's no ads or anything here. No. This is purely just because he's a really nice bloke, and let's support local business. Tonight's quiz is written by Kaia and John Barton. They're on the right side of the picture. Sorry, Kaia, that your picture's slightly more pixelated than your dad's, but you know, there you are. We've got a quiz tomorrow by Zoe, Eric and Anna. That's my stepmum, my sister and my dad. And that is tomorrow's quiz at 6:30 on this Era YouTube channel. If you don't want to know the football scores, cover your ears now. It's Sheffield United 2, Chelsea 0. I thought Sheffield United weren't as good as Chelsea. Maybe I don't know anything about football. Yeah, don't say the answers in the chat. Good point, Carol. So here are the rules of tonight's quiz and all our quizzes. It's just for fun. There's no prizes. You don't pay to take part. It's free. It's just a bit of fun on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
If you're playing individually, then when we get to the answers at the very end, swap and answer each other's answers fairly. Or maybe you're playing as a whole household. That's fine. Still write down your answers so you can keep score, but you're welcome to shout the answers at the television. The live chat feature is available on your tablets, your laptops, your phones, to keep it PG, but don't use your mobiles or tablets to find the answers, because that's cheating. Yeah. So tonight we've got 5 rounds. The first 3 rounds are history, album covers and games. We've then got a little tea break for those of you that need to, you know, refill your glasses or get a nicotine fix. Then rounds 4 and 5 are on TV and film and lyrics. We'll then have another little tea break for any nicotine fixes or recharging of the glasses. And then the answers.
Punch is here because you can hear the clicker.
Yes. We've got 2 cats, Punch and Ray. Ray was in the washing up bowl, but now she's gone hiding.
No, she's still there. She's in the...
Oh, she's in the washing up bowl. I can't even see her head poking out. And Punch thinks the clicker means there's a laser around. So he's on the prowl, aren't you? Yeah. So if you're all ready, grab a pen and paper. Everyone sat comfortably. Have you all got your drinks? You all got your bag of nuts and whatever else? Please don't bite the cable, Mr. Punch. Then we shall begin. Round 1 is on history. Question 1. Ancient Britons used to paint themselves using a plant called woad. What colour did they paint themselves? Punch, it's lovely, but you can't have my drink. You can't have the cable either, Mr. Punch. So, what colour did ancient Britons used to paint themselves? Question number 2. In 1866, Liechtenstein sent their army of 80 soldiers to defend against Italy. How many returned? I like saying Liechtenstein. It's nice, isn't it? Rolls off the tongue a bit. I think Liechtenstein's one of those countries where if you have enough money, you can hire the state for a day and change road names and stuff. Yeah.
Mr. Punch is very purry.
You are. Loving the attention. Number 3. What is a coprolite? I don't normally give hints, and this isn't really a hint, but I've touched one, but my wife hasn't. It's not really a hint, is it? What is a coprolite? You're purring so loud. Stop it. Question number 4. Which British king suffered from a stammer, as portrayed by Colin Firth in The King's Speech? I'll throw out there that Kaia made today's PowerPoint. I just added some animations. So Kaia, you did a fantastic job. Thank you very much. Which British king suffered from a stammer, as portrayed by Colin Firth in The King's Speech? Let me know if I'm going too quickly or too slowly, or, if you can't hear me or anything like that. Feedback is always welcome. Question 5. What year was Pinewood Studios formed? Was it 1931, 1933, 1935, or 1937?
That's the new entrance. It's not the original one.
That is the new entrance, yes. I was talking with your mum today. I think we've spoken about it before, that you don't remember the petrol station that was opposite Pinewood Studios.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember it, but that closed when we were kids. It's a block of flats now. Yeah. So you've got a 1 in 4 chance if you don't know. Question number 6. In the 1915 song, where did you pack up your troubles? So there was a song in 1915, Pack Up Your Troubles. Where did you pack them up? Question number 7. Name 2 of the beach code names used by the Allied forces in the D-Day landings, for 1 point. If you can name all 5 of them, you get a bonus point. So, on this question, if you name 1, you don't get half a point. We want 2 of the 5 names for 1 point, but if you can name all 5, well, then you get that bonus point. That's 2 points. We visited one, haven't we, dear?
We have.
Yeah. And if you're interested, there's an archive folder on the Drama Club Facebook page where I was lucky enough to inherit some programs and things like that from the history of the Drama Club. And there's a bit in there about somebody who, I don't know if he was a carpenter or what, but he landed on one of the beaches in D-Day. I'll have to find his name again because I can't remember it. But yeah, he was in the D-Day landings, and after the war joined the Drama Club and just helped make scenery. And he had a special mention in the programme, sort of in the yearly what had happened in the Drama Club. And it was just a throwaway comment that this man had been at the D-Day landings, as if we all had been. Yeah. If you're not sure, make a note. You can always come back to it. Or write something down. If you've got no idea, write anything. You've got nothing to lose. We don't take points away for wrong answers. Question number 8. Which animal was the inspiration for the Roman military formation testudo, which is not the pictured formation? That's just a picture of... Well, they're not real Roman soldiers. They didn't have cameras back then. That's it. Derek Dowsett, stage carpenter, the brains behind the balustrade. He lived in Scotland for 2 years, served in the Royal Naval Beach Commandos during the war. He's taken part in every Drama Club production since its inception. He has 2 children, 1 wife and a dog. Brackets contributed by his wife. So which animal was the inspiration for the military formation testudo? Question number 9. What was the name of the street that the Great Fire of London started on? Now, the moment I read the answer, I knew this, but off the top of my head, I couldn't have said.
I could.
Well, that's because you're clever. Hello, Hunter. Good afternoon, isn't it, in America? Hunter's one of the people who watches our streams when we play games during the week after work. He says he lives really close to the D-Day Memorial. Ah. Interesting. We have visited a D-Day beach, so it makes you realise how much of a world war it was to think that, you know, we've stood on that beach and, you know, men from all over Canada, the United States, the Commonwealth, the UK, all sort of had landed there. Depending on which beach you'd stood on, I mean, but they're all within sight of each other, really.
Yeah.
So what was the name of the street that the Great Fire of London started on? And question number 10. What was Eleanor Roosevelt's maiden name? So in our quiz, you don't lose point for an incorrect answer. So if you're not sure, make a note, come back to it later. Or just write something silly, something that'll make you giggle later. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's the end of round 1. Wasn't too bad, I hope. And if you weren't brilliant at round 1, don't worry. There's other rounds, there's other quizzes. It's all for fun. So we'll move straight on to round 2. Round 2 is album covers. You get half a point for the album name, half a point for the artist name. So it's 1 point per album cover up for grabs. Okay. Can you all see your TV or your laptop or your phone, however you're playing? You got the brightness turned up? Ready? Here's question number 1. So half a point for the album name, half a point for the artist name. Question number 2, again, just want to throw out there that Kaia made tonight's PowerPoint. So some of the faces might have been replaced. Thanks, Kaia. So there's question number 2. Kaia says she had a lot of fun making this round.
I bet she did.
Yeah. I think people will see why, John. Yeah, I can. So half a point for the album name, half a point for the artist name. Question number 3. Thoroughly enjoyed that when I when I saw that. Half a point for the album name, half a point for the artist name. If you're not sure, have a guess. You've got nothing to lose by trying. Question number 4. The day of the quiz, I like to test that the quiz is working and all that kind of stuff on Caroline. You came up with some interesting answers for this round, didn't you? We can read them out when we get to the answers.
Yeah.
But yes. Some of them you knew, some of them were guesses.
Mm-hmm.
Question number 5.
I think Ray's turning into a snake. She's curled up in the washing up bowl and she's got her head up in the air, resting on the side. Looks a bit like a snake.
That wouldn't be comfortable. That would be pushing right on your windpipe if she was a human.
Yeah.
And yet, she's loving it. She's got a face in what's left of the evening sun. Oh, I'd love to be a cat.
Pretty cat.
Yeah. Caroline's going to sneak up and take a picture for Instagram.
Oh, she moved. It was really cute earlier. She had her little tongue sticking out for ages.
Half a point for the album name, half a point for the artist's name. Question number 6. Question number 7. I enjoyed the use of the Drama Club logo to cover up any words that would give away the answers. I thought that was quite clever. So if you are playing as a household, if you've got a range of ages, this round will be a high scoring round. If you're playing individually, then the youngsters might not get the older ones and vice versa. Question number 8.
That would be terrifying, 4 of you.
I mean, one of me's bad enough. Also, I don't know what I'd do with if I had that amount of hair. So half a point again, album name, half a point for the artist name. Question number 9. Pretty sure I'm right in saying that all of these albums have sold millions of copies worldwide. Yeah, I know. Caroline's saying that she's never heard of one of the artists. That's because you're old, dear. We're not cool and hip anymore. I know that's heartbreaking, but we're not young.
I'm amazing.
You are? No one said you weren't, dear, but... Question number 10. Last question of this round.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait till you hear what Caroline put for this. I'll tell you in the answers. It's a brilliant answer. So if you've got any blanks, have a guess. You've got nothing to lose by trying. Worst case scenario, you'll make yourself or someone in the house giggle. There we go. End of round 2. So again, it depends on if you're playing individually. You know, are you into older music as well as new music? I mean, do you even recognise album covers? Like, some album covers are iconic because you bought it on vinyl and you spent hours looking at it. You know, we have a record player, and so I would recognise some of the album covers we've got because we make a point to put them on because we like the album. But do you do that in the days of Spotify and YouTube music and stuff? Yeah, maybe not that one, dear, but... So, straight on to round 3. We have a tea break after this round. Round 3 is on games. So, sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Question number 1. How many empty squares are there on a chessboard when all pieces are in play? Quick maths. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1 is 3. Quick maths. Question number 2. Tetris was first released in the USSR. In what year? Was it 1976, 1980, 1984, or 1988? So you got a 1 in 4 chance on this one. John says I was released in 1976. In Taplow, not the USSR. Fair enough. I mean, I was released in 1989 in Slough. So was you, wife. We were born in the same hospital. And we both work there now. Interesting how life completes itself sometimes.
Not the end yet.
What? No, I hope not. Question number 3. What is the name of the monster that always kidnaps Princess Peach in the Mario series of games? Why do the leaves have eyes? Leaves even have eyes.
I don't really know.
Oh. Well, there's some research for you to do. If you're not sure, have a guess. What name is the game Rochambeau more commonly known by? Question number 4. It's a game I know you've all played. Question number 5. Beano was the original name for a game in the United States that we still play today. What is that game? What would we call that game today? Beano was the original name for which game? Question number 6. Which video game popularised the floss dance move? Can you floss?
Not really.
It's alright, you're good at dad dancing.
I am very good at dad dancing.
Question number 7. Name 3 of the 5 sports featured on the original Wii Sports. And if you can name all 5, you get a bonus point. So there's 2 points up for grabs here. If you can name 3 of them, you get 1 point. If you name all 5, you get 2. How many hours in the mid-2000s did you spend playing Wii? Did you have a Wii?
We didn't buy a Wii till about 2010.
Okay.
And I don't think I've ever played Wii Sports.
You've never played Wii Sports? No. Wow. I think I convinced my dad and stepmom to get one so that my stepmom could weigh herself and do the yoga and stuff. I think that was the excuse I went for. As I'm sure a lot of youngsters did.
Wow.
You bought yours at Woolworths, wow.
Miss Woolies.
Yeah. I remember hearing stories of people getting like USB thumbsticks, hiding them in the bottom of pick and mix cups, and then filling it with pick and mix and paying for pick and mix. Yeah. That's probably why they went bust. So if you're not sure, just write down the name of 3 sports. And if you don't know what a Wii is, then I apologise for this sounding rude. Question number 8. What is the name of the creature that sneaks up on players and explodes in the game Minecraft? It hurts. Still haven't got a head on it. I've never really played Minecraft. I think I've got a vague memory of my sister showing me a house or something she'd built in Minecraft. But I couldn't tell you much more than that. Question number 9. What is the name of the guitar-playing dog in the Animal Crossing games? Does he turn up to everyone's island on a Saturday, or is it just yours?
Everyone's, I think, if they've completed so far.
Right. Does he always play the same song?
No.
Oh, it's like a different song each week.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think it's possible he could turn up and play By the Rivers of Babylon?
No, he plays his own songs.
Oh, that's a shame. Be good if someone could, record a cover version of By the Rivers of Babylon.
Eleanor?
She promised me she'd do it at the start of lockdown.
It's only been 3 months.
So, what is the name of this dog? If you don't know, just give it a name. And question number 10. What does the blue shell power-up do in Mario Kart?
Yay!
Oh, awesome, Eleanor. I'm excited. No pressure, you know. I mean, I'm not, you know. Eleanor does some fantastic ukulele covers over on her channel. Shout out. We should also do a little shout out to Lee Hall, author and playwright at the Ivy Drama Club. He's got some books available on Amazon. One of them is only 99p on Kindle.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Bit of a bargain. Something to read if you're stuck at home. John just got an ukulele. Awesome. The two of you could do a duet of By the Rivers of Babylon. The best song ever released. Lovely. There you go. That's the end of round 3. You're welcome, Lee. Have to give you a plug, mate. If you need any questions repeating, let us know in the live chat. We can't show you the album covers again, but we can read you out any questions you need again. Mm-hmm. Although I think we've only got the answers written there. Never mind. Didn't think about that. But if you want us to repeat any of your questions, we can let you know what it is. It is time for a tea break. So we'll give you a couple of minutes to go recharge your glasses, or if you need to visit to the water closet, then you may do so. Or if you need to get a nicotine fix outside, off you jolly well toddle. Oh no, did Punch break my mouse when he dropped it?
Oh no.
Aw, I really liked this mouse. It means I can't click anything.
Oh, okay.
Aiden says the fact he nailed all of the game questions goes to show how little of life he had as a kid. No questions on Tony Hawk's or SmackDown games, because that's what you used to play at primary school. Ah, well.
I fixed it.
Thank you. Do you follow Tony Hawk's on Twitter? That's quite a... He often gets... He tweets whenever he gets asked about, you know, do you know who Tony Hawk's is, or have you ever met Tony Hawk's? And occasionally there's a comedian called Tony Hawk's who did a book where he took, and a film actually, where he took a fridge round Ireland. And very occasionally he tweets about how he gets mistaken for the skateboarder. He's... Yeah.
Like on a leash?
No, I think just like on a sack trolley, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a bit of a rom-com. He also wrote a quite funny book called Playing the Moldovans at Tennis. I've not read it, I've just been told it's funny.
Okay.
So,
Gotta go fast.
yeah, Sonic was Lee's childhood.
Spyro the Dragon was mine.
Don't really know what mine was. Like, I played a lot of PlayStation. Aww. My parents, well, it's Anna actually, has sent us a clip of their dog, Bella. Hello, Bella Boo. She can hear our cat purring. Or she could earlier on in the quiz. PlayStation 1 was a life changer. I played Air Combat a lot. I played Driver a lot.
Driver, yes.
Didn't play it very well, but I played it a lot. Played a bit of Crash, but never got very far. Never played a Spyro game. You bought them when they were remastered on the PS3 or PS4?
PS4.
Yeah. Mrs. is currently playing the Bioshock trilogy on Switch. I'm not a massive gamer, but I enjoy watching her play the games. And going, why are you doing that? What's that about? Destruction Derby, yeah. Not the first one, I think it was the second one. The first one was a bit rudimentary. On screen right now is the poster for the Buckinghamshire Lottery. If you go to the website and search in Ivy Heath Drama Club, tickets are £1 each week, and when you choose us as your good cause, 50p from your ticket goes straight to the drama club.
Ooh.
Another 10p from your ticket goes to the Good Causes Fund for Buckinghamshire, and the rest of the money goes towards admin and the jackpot. I tried to mix up some of the photos on our slideshow this week. There's Kaia in the background. I'm teaching her how to dance there. We'll give it 2 more minutes. Enough time for you to recharge your glasses and do all that kind of stuff. If you don't know the football scores, cover your ears now. It's Sheffield United 3, Chelsea 0. Chelsea are going the way of QPR. They're going to have to take up a different sport. Curling or something. Yeah, my mum's back row, second from the right. Kaia's mum is in that picture too, isn't she, Kaia and John? You have to let us know which one she is and Daisy pulls it off.
No, look at you in green.
You're in that picture, look. Thanks, John, for subscribing. Most appreciated. Don't forget to check out the previous pub quizzes. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel. So even though we're live, and we are literally live, it's 7:20 on Saturday the 11th, this will stay on YouTube. So if you want to play it again, I mean, leave it a little while so you forget what the questions and the answers are. Righty ho, so if you are all ready...
No, it's you.
It is me. Me and Joyce. Then it's time to continue with the quiz. Okay, so if everyone's ready, then it's time to move on to rounds 4 and 5. Then we've got another tea break, and then we'll do the answers. So quickly grab your drinks, sit down. That's it. Have you got your snacks? Fantastic. So round 4. It's a little similar to a previous round we've had, in the fact it uses emojis. This is film and TV shows, but the emojis will either describe the title, or they'll describe the content or the idea of the show, or a mixture. So when you look at the emojis, sometimes if you say it out loud, that will literally be the title of the show. Other times it will describe the show. You'll very quickly see what I mean. So here's question number 1. As I say what you see. It's like catchphrase, but not because of copyright reasons. Sometimes just saying it out loud, you'll register what... Yeah. Now, I don't want to put any pressure on you, but Caroline, I think you got 9 out of 10 on this round, didn't you? Was it 9 or 8 out of 10 on this round?
9.
9. Yeah, very high marks. So some of them are literally the title, others describe the show.
And we're back.
Jeez, you fricked the life out of them.
Did I?
Yeah, can you see the VU meter on the screen?
Yeah.
You're like fully into the red.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks, Aidan. No, the batteries had run out on the microphone. And we have to use it on batteries because if we use it on mains, it makes a really bad buzzing sound. But there you are. We put the amateur into amateur dramatics. So question number 3 is a film. You've had enough time to look at that one, to be fair. Question number 4 is a TV show. Question number 5 is a film. If you're not sure, just say out loud what each emoji means. Sometimes it triggers something in the brain that makes you realise what it is. I don't know why, but it does work. And if you're still not sure, have a guess. Question number 6 is a TV show. Question number 7 is a film. And I think it's based on a book, isn't it? Not, Caroline says no. So it's just a film then. Question. Oh, Kai says it is based on a book.
Yeah, based on a short story.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's alright, you don't know everything. It's dangerous saying that to a wife, isn't it? Question number 8 is a film. Now, this one was the one I think that stumped you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Saying it out loud. Try different words if, you know, because sometimes the picture can mean 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 words. Hello, Mr. Punch. Back for a cuddle. Are you doing it because you know you wind Bella up? And any other dogs that are watching? If you're not sure, write something down. Nothing to lose by trying. Question number 9 is a film. It's also a play, isn't it? I'm sure I've seen it on stage. In fact, I might have seen it on stage and not seen the film. I now can't remember. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've seen it at Bishop's Holt, I think. Now I've said this out loud. Now I'm severely doubting myself. I don't know. Either way, it's definitely a film. I'm sure it's a play as well. It's a musical, okay. Thanks, Kai. Thanks for nodding and agreeing with me whilst I quietly go mad. Not sure about the quietly. And question number 10. This is a film. It's a film you will have all seen. You've not seen it? Goodness me. It took me a few goes to work out what it was, but yeah. I can see why you like it, John. Again, if you're not sure, write something down. You've got nothing to lose by trying. And that is the end of round 5. So fill in any blanks you've got. The reason being is that the next round is going to require your brain. Okay, so on to the last round. And this last round is called Song Lyrics. Now, Kaia and John have been taking song lyrics, putting them through Google Translate in a few different languages, and then putting it back into English. Now, the example I gave when I was explaining this to the in-laws the other day, or today even, is my dad once read the instructions for a football, and it said nicht überpumpen, which in English means, you know, do not overinflate the football. Mm-hmm. But if you literally translate it, it's don't overpump.
Yeah.
So, well, it means the same thing, but you can see how it got twisted in translation. And that's what's happened to these song lyrics. I'm going to read you out some song lyrics. You need to guess the title of the song. We only want the song title for the point. If you write down the artist name, then you get bragging rights.
Yeah.
So we're looking for the song title. The first one is quite easy. You'll get it. Touch your hand. Reach. Touch, touch. Beautiful Caroline. Good times are never good. Touch your hand. Reach. Touch, touch. Beautiful Caroline. Good times are never good. So we want the song title. Question number 2. William Denham is not my favourite. She is just a girl who claims to be me. If you know people, I mean, you all will know people where English isn't their first language, and how, like, don't get me wrong, they use English, they use the right words, but it's not how a native speaker would put the words into a sentence. And it really throws you for a second to work out what they're trying to say and how we would say it. That's what this round is. William Denham is not my favourite. She is just a girl who claims to be me. Oh, Aidan says he thinks this is his favourite quiz. Oh. Question number 3. Always along the waterfall with you, my dung eyes. You, my dung-eyed woman. Always along the waterfall with you, my dung eyes, my dung-eyed woman. Aidan says, you're my dung-eyed woman, Matt. Thanks, Aidan. Feeling the love, buddy. Just looking for the song title. Question number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Everything is in the car, so let's ride. Wedding shops, around to wine shop. Sorry?
I'm just gonna...
Have you left food on the side of the kitchen? Mr. Punch is rustling something.
No, it's just the cage to the wine.
Oh, okay. Well, if he wants to play with that, he can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Everything is in the car, so let's ride. Wedding shops, around to wine shop. It sounds like your tom-toms had a sneeze. Yeah. Okay. When you hear the correct lyrics, or when you say them out loud, you can see how it's ended up like this. Just the song title. It is hard to say them without singing them, Kai. Yeah. Question 5. My smoothie took all the kids to the garden. He is better than you. My smoothie took all the kids to the garden. He is better than you. If you're not sure, write something down. Write anything down. It might suddenly come to you later. I mean, hopefully not too much later because we're doing the answers after the next tea break. But...
Yeah.
Question number 6. His hands are sworn, his sons are weak, and his hands are heavy. Sweater will vomited someone's noodles. It starts so well. It reads like it should be a poem, and then it just falls down. His hands are sworn, his sons are weak, and his hands are heavy. Sweater will vomited someone's noodles. I should also throw out there that you will have all heard all of these songs. They've definitely... Yeah. Question 7. They tried to force me to go to recovery, but I did. No, no, no. When we do the answers, Caroline's going to sing the correct lyrics.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. I look forward to you doing the last question then. They tried to force me to go to recovery, but I did. No, no, no. Question number 8. This is Tom Manor on the ground control. I walk through the door. I flow naturally. May I go again? I don't think anywhere since Victorian England has the sentence, may I go again. Please, Father, may I go again? This is Tom Manor on the ground control. I walk through the door. I flow naturally. May I go again? Remember, we just want the song title. If you write the artist, it's only worth bragging rights. Zoe likes this round. She says it's very clever. It is. It tests you on your knowledge of not only lyrics, but also how you can change the lyrics into synonyms. Is that the word, synonyms? Similar words that mean similar things, sort of things, yeah. Question 9. Mum, he killed a man. Write it on your head. Pull the mark. Now dead. Mum, life is just getting started, but now I discard everything. Mum, he killed a man. Write it on your head. Pull the mark. Now dead. Mum, life is just getting started, but now I discard everything. And question number 10. He took the money when needed. He was actually a slim three-legged friend. Over time, he was a goldsmith. He took the money when needed. he was actually a slim three-legged friend. Over time, he was a goldsmith. And there we go. End of the round.
End of the quiz.
Yeah. Thank you for an awesome quiz, John and Kaia. We've got the answers coming up after this tea break. So recharge your glasses. If you need to pop outside, you do that. If you need to visit the double WC like Mrs. Streuli is about to, then off you jolly well toddle. You have permission.
Thank you.
Make sure you wash your hands. And if you don't think you've done very well on this quiz, then don't worry. Tomorrow is a different quiz. Similar format, but different questions, might even be different layout. Yeah. So join us tomorrow at 6:30. And then we've got another quiz towards the end of the month. Dates will be on the Drama Club Facebook page. And that's written by Lucy and Orla. And if you'd like to write a quiz, then get in touch. You can email matt@ihdc.co.uk, or you can message me through the Drama Club Facebook. There's no pressure. If you don't want to, then just play along. Everyone is welcome.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You didn't miss much. I just told them how much I love you and that you're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. John says that Kai's mum is in the Daisy Pulls It Off pic. She's front section, third from the right. I'll have a look when it next comes round. So she's almost directly in front of my mum. We'll give it 2 more minutes, just so people can, in case there's a queue for the water closet. Some of you may have seen on the Drama Club Facebook page a while back, I was looking for information regarding a play called Behind the Schemes. Somebody found it and found that it existed and shared it on a local Facebook page. Long story short, it'd been written by someone who lived in Ivor, who was related. His name was George Grimaldi, related to the famous clown and actor Grimaldi. And it had been performed on BBC television in 1939. It had been on a UK tour, performed in London's West End, and then it just seems to have been forgotten about. I mean, I know the war came along, but gone, disappeared. I've managed to get hold of a physical copy as well as a digital copy. Yeah, so a huge thank you to, I think it's the Scottish Drama Association Library, who got me the physical copy, or got the Drama Club the physical copy. And a huge thanks to the company that now owns the publishing company from all those years ago for sending me a digital copy for free. So at some point, they said if we would like to record a script reading, a line reading, you know, over Zoom or something like that, they'd be more than happy for us to do it for free, as long as they could use it to promote the script. Because we're the first people to ask for it forever. So at some point, I will finish reading it. It's quite good. It's based on a national newspaper, and their distribution is... they're losing readers to a rival newspaper. So they need to come up with some sort of competition or some sort of idea that's going to draw in the readers. And they've done prizes before, you know, money, and it's set in the 30s in a newspaper office. And one of them, there's a cricket competition coming up, so they've done a spot the ball competition. But they're like, yeah, but that's not going to get us thousands of readers. Well, what if? What if the prize wasn't just money? What if it was money, a bungalow, and a bride?
Wow. Can't do that nowadays.
I mean, you couldn't do it then. But it's... yeah, I've only read half the script and it's actually quite funny. It's a silly premise, but you could see how it was probably... yeah, don't get me wrong. The woman is a model and she's very much on board for it. You know, she's there from the start, so... if you're interested, I can try and get you a copy of the script digitally, and you can have a read of it, and then we can try and do a script reading at some point. Right, if everyone is back, then it's time to do the answers. So huge thank you to John and Kaia for tonight's quiz. You did a fab job. We have another quiz tomorrow, which is written by my parents and my sister, Anna Bubs. It was meant to be last Saturday's quiz, but because of technical difficulties and the world falling over, it's going to be tomorrow. So join us tomorrow, Sunday the 12th at 6:30.
Unless you're already sick of us, which we don't blame you.
Yeah. And if you can't make it, don't worry. You can always play later. Just come to my YouTube channel. They'll be here for as long as YouTube exists, which, let's be fair, Google isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Google, if you're listening, I love you. Don't hurt me. So, if you're ready, let's get on to the answers. So if you're playing in teams or individually, swap with someone else. So you're marking someone else's answers. I've only had half a glass. But if you're playing as one big household, then, yeah, whoever did the writing, someone else do the marking. Okay, the answers for round 1. Does it say how many it's... I think it says how many it's out of.
Yep, there is 10 points plus 1 bonus point in this round.
Fantastic. Ancient Britons used to paint themselves which colour? Blue. Now, am I right, Kaia, in saying this GIF is from Horrible Histories? You made this GIF especially for this quiz. You are too cool, Kaia. Horrible Histories. Pretty sure it's on Netflix or BritBox, one of those. If you've not seen it, go watch it. It's educational sitcom. Well, a sketch show, really, isn't it? Yeah. But blue is the answer. Question 2. 81 soldiers came back. 80 went, 81 came back.
Someone they met along the way wanted to join them.
So they did. Kaia says that was Horrible Histories. Celtic Boast Battle. Awesome. We'll all be YouTubing that later. So question 2, the answer is 81. Number 3, what is a coprolite? I told you that I've touched one. I've sniffed one. Caroline hasn't. The reason I've touched one is because when I worked at a local school, I went on a school trip to the Natural History Museum in Oxford, and I touched it. It got passed around the room, which I'm sure was hilarious. Well, it was hilarious. When they told us that it's fossilised poo. It's dinosaur poo.
Ooh.
Did a quick Google. You can buy small samples of coprolites on eBay quite cheaply. But it's just fossilised dung or poo. So something to that extent for 1 point. Question 4. Which British king suffered from a stammer, as portrayed by Colin Firth in The King's Speech? King George VI. Question number 5. What year was Pinewood Studios formed? It was C. 1935.
And that's the old entrance.
Yes. I put that picture there. And that's why there was a picture of the man with the gong earlier. Because when Pinewood first opened, it was operated by a company called Rank. And that was their logo. At the start of their films, they had a man who banged a big gong. Question 6. Pack up your troubles in your old kit bag. So old kit bag is the answer we're looking for. Question 7. So for 1 point, you need to name 2 of the beaches. If you name all 5, you get an extra point. So there's 2 points up for grabs. So the 5 beaches you could have is Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juneau, and or Sword. So the beach that we went to was Sword Beach. Because we were staying in Cairn, where we went up to Ulsterham, or however it's pronounced. Ulsterham, don't know.
I could only name one.
But you were close. You to be fair, Caroline, when you did this by yourself, and it's a lot easier when you've got other people with you. You wrote Sword and Yamaha.
Yes.
So you were so close to Omaha.
And I could see that picture. I could see the 5 beaches laid out, and all I could make out was Sword. I was like, I know what the others are. I can't think.
So if you've got 2 of those beaches, 1 point. If you've got all 5, you get 2 points. Okay, question number 8. Which animal was the inspiration for the Roman military formation testudo? It's tortoise. They will accept turtle. And there's the formation there.
I remember learning about that at school.
Question number 9. What was the name of the street where the Great Fire of London started? Pudding Lane. It's on the centre of that map, just slightly up from London Bridge. Question number 10. What was Eleanor Roosevelt's maiden name? Her maiden name was Roosevelt. Her husband Franklin was her 5th cousin once removed.
That was a guess on my part.
Oh, it was a good guess. Maybe you'd heard it somewhere and it was in your subconscious. So out of 11, how did you do? Let us know in the live chat, or if you're watching this and it's not live, let us know in the comments below the video. How did you do,
5.
wifey? You got 5? Well, that's all right when you're by yourself. The Camplings got 10. Almost a full house. That's pretty good. Team Streuli got 7. If you don't want to tell us, by the way, you don't have to. Yeah, the Bartons got 11 out of 11. I wonder how. Yeah, it's purely for fun. So if you don't want to say, don't feel you have to. Andrew's team got 7 out of 11. Carol got the Pinewood wrong. I mean, to be fair, the years were quite close, so... Mr. Parr got 9. And you're half watching the football, so, you know, that's quite impressive.
My father got 5 and my mother got 6.
Pretty good. So we'll move on to round 2. That was album covers. So you get half a point for the name of the album, half a point for the artist name.
So you got 10 points up for grabs.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to take your sheet off you.
That's fine, I don't mind.
So, question 1. Wasn't as loud this time, was it?
No.
Dark Side of the Moon by Pink Floyd. If you got both, it's 1 point. And if you thought my singing was good, I'm available for funerals and bar mitzvahs. I could also do a wedding. If you want me to sing that while you walk down the aisle.
No, thank you.
Well, you're already married. You're stuck with me, love.
Oh dear.
Question number 2. Yeah, it looks better with my face, doesn't it? That apparently is Ariana Grande even. And the album is called Sweetener. So 1 point if you got both, half point if you just got one of them. Question number 3. Nevermind by Nirvana. 1 point for both, half a point if you only got the title or the album or the band name. Question 3. What was the answer you wrote for this one, wife? Can you remember?
I wrote Bedtime by Sleeps.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? By Billie Eilish. So if you got both, 1 point. If you only got Billie Eilish or that very long album title, half a point.
Or nothing, like me. Nothing.
Question 5. David Bowie. Aladdin Sane. I wouldn't have got the album title. I've seen that artwork many times, but I had no idea that's what the album's called.
Yeah.
That's just not in my brain for some reason.
Yeah, I got lots of half points on this one.
Question 6. This is Flower Boy, and the artist is Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, I had no idea on that one.
I don't think we're cool and hip.
I'm not, am I?
Neither of us are, dear. Question number 7 then. Who did you write down for this answer, Caroline?
Capaldi?
Yeah. It wasn't Lewis Capaldi though, was it?
It was Peter.
Yeah, so Caroline thought this was Doctor Who. She knew it was a long album title, but you couldn't remember what it was, could you? I don't think.
That would have been good.
John says that we didn't need to censor the the previous one, but they wish they put my head on all the bees. That would have been good, yeah. So this is Lewis Capaldi with Divinely Uninspired to a Hellish Extent.
I knew it was a long title, but I couldn't remember what it was.
I mean, he could have come up with something better. Number 8 is Queen 2 by Queen. Again, iconic artwork, but I didn't know the album was called Queen 2.
No. I called it Queen, so I only took half a point because I got the artist, but I didn't get the album.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it was a self-titled, but I didn't realise it was a second self-titled.
Number 9 is 1989 by Taylor Swift.
Again, got the Taylor Swift, not got the... I wrote 1974 for some reason. I knew it was a number, but I couldn't remember what.
So if you got both, it's 1 point. If you just got the name or the album name, it's half. And question 10. What you knew this was the Beatles, didn't you, Caroline?
I did know it was the Beatles.
What did you think the album was called?
I put two different album titles. I put YMCA.
Right.
And then I put TYLI.
I can see why you think that. I believe I'm right in saying they're doing Semaphore for HELP. Help.
Which would make sense, but I didn't know.
Yes.
But I got the Beatles bit right.
Yeah. So if you got the Beatles and Help, that's 1 point.
Out of 10, I got 3.5 points. Oh. It's not Help.
Is it not? Oh, is that an urban legend then? I thought that they were doing Semaphore for Help. 9 for the Camplings. That's a good score.
Very good.
Again, sometimes playing as a whole household does help because you've got the breadth and depth of age and experience. 4 out of 10 for Andrew. 6.5 for the Streulis. 8.5 for Aidan. Ah, John says the photographic director or someone like that moved them into a better looking position. Okay. So it's a stylised version. Ain said, didn't they try Help, but it looked too boring. Fair enough. That's interesting. 5 for Andrew. That's good. No. Good work, everyone. Round 3 then is games. Question number 1. How many empty squares are there on a chessboard when all the pieces are in play? Now, you were really close to the correct answer on this one, weren't you, Caroline? But you forgot that chess was a 2-player game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I times 8 by 8 and got 56. That's 7 times 8. So I was completely wrong to start with. Then I only took off 16 when I should have taken off 32. So either way, I would have got the wrong answer. 8s and 7 times table I have trouble with. So yeah, 8 times 8 is just too much for me to think about.
Good. The answer is 32, by the way. As you can clearly see there. If you want, you can count them. I mean, not now, on your own time. But yeah, 32.
Come back and pause.
Yeah. Question number 2. What year was Tetris released in the USSR? The answer is C, 1984. Very good. The name of the monster that kidnaps Princess Peach? What was the name of the monster?
Bowser.
Question number 4. What name is the game Rochambeau more commonly known? It's there in that picture. Rock, paper, scissors. There you are. That's a cool bit of trivia that I did not know, that many people I don't think will have known.
No.
Sometimes it's...
What is Rochambeau? It was like... I don't know.
No, I don't even know. But sometimes it's the cool bits of trivia like that that separate first and second place. Not that it matters, there's no prizes, but you know. Question number 5. Beano was the original name for a game in the US that we still play today. One glass of champagne. The name of the game is...
Bingo! It supposedly became bingo when somebody was going to the market to sell the game and they heard someone shout bingo instead of Beano as they won. So the name stuck.
Very good. Question 6. Which video game popularised the floss dance move that you're seeing on screen right now?
Children in playgrounds up and down the country constantly flossing. If you tell the children not to floss or floss only on the playground. Yes, it's Fortnite. And yes, that is the correct spelling of Fortnite.
Question 7. Name 3 of the 5 sports featured on the original Wii Sports. If you can name all 5, then you get the bonus second point. So 2 points up for grabs. The 5 sports are...
Tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing. All things that you can do while throwing a Wii remote around.
Through your parents' television.
Yep.
Never done it, but I've seen the YouTube videos of it.
Exactly. I got 3. I did not get the baseball and boxing one, but I knew about the other 3. I'd seen them.
Wii Golf is so good. I don't remember Wii Golf. I remember the baseball, the tennis, the bowling, and the boxing. No memory of golf. Yeah. So 2 points up for grabs there. Question 8. What is the name of this creature that sneaks up on players? Is that the noise it makes?
Yeah.
Okay. It's called a creeper. Question number 9. What is the name of this dog? He looks so judgmental. He really looks like he's staring into your soul and deciding whether you deserve to live. Anyway, the name of this lovely, approachable dog that visits your island on a Saturday...
KK Slider!
And question 10. What does the blue shell power-up do in Mario Kart? And there it is in action. It hits whoever is in first place. So if you've got something along the lines of hits the person in first place, slows them down, slows the person in first place, ruins your lead, I don't know,
Yeah.
something to that wording, you get the point.
I got 6 out of 10 on that one. Oh no, it would be out of 11, wouldn't it, because of the bonus point.
It would.
I got 6 out of 11.
Fantastic. 6 out of 11. That's not bad. Again, if you're happy to share, do let us know in the live chat. Otherwise, pop it in the comments below. 10 out of 11 for the Camplings. 7 for the Team Streulis. 11 out of 11 for Mr. Parr. He's up on his game knowledge and trivia. Did you know all of those, Aidan? Or some of those just lucky guesses?
My dad got 1 and my mum got 2.
It's the taking part that counts. And also learning things. You know, there's some interesting stuff there. Andrew got 3. Well done, Team Longman. Aidan's a know-it-all. Sorry, he knew it all. Not a know-it-all, yeah. Round 4 is the emoji films and TV shows. So, again, if you say it out loud, turtle, rat, punch, violence, fighting, pizza. Well, you know, there's only one group of turtles led by a rat that likes violence and pizza. Here's in a half shell. Turtle power. So 1 point for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If you wrote Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, you can still have the point. Because in the UK, they were called Hero Turtles for a while. Question 2. So, I think if you say the first one out loud, devil dress shoe, devil
Where's Prada?
Devil Wears Prada. Question 3. This one stumped you for a bit, and then it clicked, didn't it?
Ring TV. I was like, jewellery box, jewellery TV. No, Ring TV. The Ring.
Because it's about a video that you watch on a TV that...
Yeah, and then the girl comes out the TV, so...
Right. I don't do horror films.
I was about to say, would you like to watch it?
No, I would absolutely not.
Okay.
Question number 4. So, it's a chess piece, a throne, dragon. It's a game. Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Question number 5. See, this one you got straight away, but I had to think about this. I was like, Queen Shoe Pumpkin Mouse. But she's not a queen, is she? She's a... Well, she becomes a princess.
Cinderella.
Cinderella for 1 point. And I'm loving all the gifts, Kaia. Question 6. I mean, some people love this show. I just don't.
I've never watched it, and I don't have any interest in watching it.
It's it is what it is. Love Island.
Say what you see.
Question 7. Old man goes to middle-aged man, goes to teenager or boy, goes to baby bottle, goes to dead.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
If you just wrote Benjamin Button, we will accept it. It's okay. We know what you meant. Fun fact, I went to secondary school with a boy called Ben Button.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, he was our age, so unless he'd forgotten about being born an old man, or whatever the story is, then it's just, yeah. Question number 8.
This one stumped me.
This one did stump you. So, what was your thinking? Talk us through your thinking.
I wrote Boy's Tree Chocolate, because I was going to come back to it, but I didn't in the end.
So what's the boy doing?
The boy is running.
Okay. And when there's more than one tree...
It's in a forest.
Run, forest. And life is always like...
Box of chocolates. Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is the answer.
So I did not get that one.
No.
That's the only one I haven't got, though, out of this round.
Question number 9. I got this one straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little Shop Horrors. It's the Little Shop of Horrors.
I must rewatch that at some point.
And question number 10. No dance bacon. Footloose. All I can think about is him doing his adverts for EE. So how did that round go for you?
I got 9 out of 10.
Fantastic.
Carol got 10.
Excellent. Well done, Camplings.
Aiden got 10.
I know for some people those things are really obvious, and for others it just doesn't click. I know for me I have to think about it and say the words out loud, and trees, orchard, forest. Yeah. 6 for the team Longman.
Well done. My dad got 3 and my mum got 2, but they're not so au fait with the emojis, which is fine because they've done better on other rounds.
Absolutely. Team Stafford got 9 out of 10, mainly thanks to Amelia. Good job, Amelia. Team Streuli got 7. Thank you all for taking part, by the way. Thank you for giving the video a like if you're watching on a laptop, computer or phone. Thank you for giving it a subscribe as well. It really does help. And join us tomorrow for a quiz at 6:30. Final round was the translated lyrics. Touch your hand. Reach. Touch. Touch. Beautiful Caroline. Good times are never good. So the correct lyrics are hands, touching hands.
Reaching out. Touching me. Touching you. Sweet Caroline.
Da, da, da.
Good times never seem so good.
Yeah. You can see how they got
Yeah.
translated through a couple of different languages, and it's very easy to become Sweet Caroline.
Yay.
So 1 point.
It's me.
1 point for Sweet Caroline. If you rate Neil Diamond, you're super. You get bragging
But
rights.
you don't get any points. Which is good because I couldn't think of who sung it.
William Denham is not my favourite. She's just a girl who claims to be me. I really enjoy this because it's...
Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl who claims that I am the one.
It's Billie Jean.
William Denham.
But Billy is short for... So I think it's
Yeah,
quite clever that Translate knows that Billy is short for William.
Mm.
Yeah.
Jean Denham, yep.
Well, true, yeah. Again, it's English, just not how a native speaker would say it. Question 3. Always along the waterfall with you, my dung eyes. You, my dung-eyed woman. You, my dung-eyed woman.
Brown-eyed girl. Dung-eyed woman. For goodness sake.
Brown-Eyed Girl by Van Morrison. Again, the point is just for the song title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Everything is in the car, so let's ride. Wedding shop to wine shop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the... I don't know the whole
To
lyrics.
the liquor store around the corner. Yeah, it's
Mambo number 5. See, it threw me because I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So how did it translate 5 back to 4?
No idea.
So
No
yeah,
idea.
I did not get that one because I was thrown by that one. So nil point for me.
Question number 5. My smoothie took all the kids to the garden. He is better than you.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they like it better than yours.
Milkshake by Kalis.
I thought it was Kellis.
I don't know. She's a one-hit wonder, surely.
Yeah, I remember that coming out when we were in Chalfont.
Wow.
So that's about
That's how long ago that was.
nearly 20 years ago.
So Milkshake is the
My smoothie. No, milkshake.
is the title. His hands are swarm, his sons are weak, and his hands are heavy. Sweater will vomited someone's noodles.
His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mum's spaghetti. It's Lose Yourself by Eminem.
You're not going to rap it then?
No, I just spoke it instead.
Ah, I'm a bit upset. You promised us all a rap.
No, I didn't promise you anything.
Fair enough. So 1 point for Lose Yourself. Question 7. They tried to force me to go to recovery, but I did. No, no, no.
They tried to make me go to rehab when I said no, no, no.
I mean, maybe in hindsight, yes, yes, yes. The answer was rehab. 1 point for rehab. Question 8. This is Tom Manor, on the ground control. I walk through the door. I flow naturally. May I go again?
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door and I'm floating in a most peculiar way. Can I please get back inside, if I may?
Yeah, Space Oddity. So I know some of you will have written ground control to Major Tom and things like that. It's called Space Oddity. So the point is for Space Oddity. Mum, he killed a man. Write it on your head. Pull the mark, now dead. Mum, it's just getting started. Life is just getting started. But now I discard everything.
Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head, pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away.
Bohemian Rhapsody. 1 point. And question 10. He took the money when needed. He was actually a slim three-legged friend. Over time, he was a goldsmith.
I'm not 100% sure on the lyrics. I'm not going to completely read them out because it's not very polite. When I'm in need, she ain't messing with no broke. She give me money, now I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
So the answer is gold digger.
Gold digger. See, I got thrown again because it said, because the lyrics are she ain't a gold digger.
Yeah.
But it said he there, so I was like, maybe it's not that. What did I put in the end? I put something else.
But things get twisted in translation, so it's, yeah. So that round was out of 10?
That was out of 10. And I got 7 on that one.
7 out of 10, that's not bad.
No.
How did you all do on that last round? 6 for
well
Team
done.
Longman. 10 for this round. 49 for the whole quiz.
That's excellent.
The whole quiz is out of 52, so that's pretty good. Aidan got 10. Excellent job. Team Streuli got 8. So there were some questions in that quiz that were there to twick you. 1 glass of champagne, that's all it takes to trick you. But it's nice to see that you all got a decent amount of points. So well done, everyone, for taking part.
Both my mum and dad got 3 on that round.
That's all right. I mean, helping Team Streuli is the fact that they've got my sister. She's 16 now, isn't she? 17? How old is she? 17, okay.
She's driving.
Goodness, that's terrifying, isn't it? No, you're a brilliant driver, Anna. So big thank you tonight to Kaia and John for a brilliant quiz. I'm sure you'll all agree. Let us know how you did in the comments down below or in the live chat if you're watching us live.
I got 33 out of 52.
Okay. The Amazon woman is talking to herself in our bathroom. And why not? So we'll see you tomorrow for the Streuli quiz. That's same time, 6:30. 35.5 is the total for Team Streuli. Good job.
My parents got 16 each. They play separately. They both got 16.
That's all right. Add it together. They got 32. That's quite good. I bet if they played together, they'd probably get different answers from each other.
Yeah, they would.
39.5 for Team Stafford. Great quiz.
Thank you, Barton.
Indeed. So, spread the word, tell your friends and family. We hope to see you here tomorrow at 6:30. And again, if you can't make it, you can play along at any time. All of these stay on YouTube. And as long as Google wants YouTube to exist. Thank you once again for taking part tonight. Thanks for supporting the Drama Club. Give us a like and subscribe. When the Drama Club does get back going again, all the information will be on the Facebook page. No idea whether Panto will be happening. No idea whether it will just be a social club until... who knows. But either way, your support and being part of the community is fantastic. So we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good evening.
Have a lovely evening. And love you lots. See you later, people.
Bye.